ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, my first ever real proper Let's Play. We're going to be editing and everything. This is going to be quite fun. Today we're going to be playing Robothorium, a game, it's one of 4 games I got gifted by the devs. This one I was really interested by the theory of. It looked really interesting when I was going through some games that I wanted to try out. So I kind of dropped an email and said, hey guys, would you mind sending me a copy of... I think I just asked for this game and one of the others. They gave me a copy of all 4 of their current games. That includes Seeds of Resilience, I believe another one, which the name is going to completely escape me. I will have Catch put it underneath me or above me, somewhere around here. It was a really cool experience. It's the first one of the games I've actually gotten around to playing so far. Expect a review of this one coming out at some point, but here we go. We're going to start our Let's Play. I'm going to be pressing play. This is exactly my first experience, so I don't know what to expect, if I'm honest. I've been told by Catch, he specifically said to me, it's going to make a great Let's Play. You've got to experience. I think he pretty much told me I couldn't do the review first. He was like, no, you've got to experience the game. And I've got to see, he had to see my reaction live of playing the first part of the game, which is always an interesting one, because if someone says that to me, So we've got Rebellion, Insurrection, or Revolution. Rebellion would put me, I'm guessing that's easy mode. Recommended for beginners, recommended for those familiar with the genre, and recommended for hardcore players. So your robots come back in your team when destroyed. Enemies are also weaker. If your robots are destroyed, you'll need to repair them. Enemies are fought in their basic difficulty. And fallen robots permanently destroyed, and you lose the game if your whole team is right. I'm going to go with Insurrection, because I'm used to RTS-style games. From what I can see, it's very similar to a game called Chroma Squad. That's what kind of sprung to mind when I saw screenshots from this game. As I say, haven't played it, but that's kind of where I was thinking of. So validate, that's a very scary word for picking a difficulty, but okay. 2052, robotics have been endowed with a state-of-the-art artificial intelligence. It contributed greatly to the creation of a powerful and prosperous society. Exploited and oppressed, robots demonstrated for the recognition of their rights. Oh my god, I love it already. The reaction of the human race was predictable. So basically, they want to be free and live, you know, life. Today, a civil war threatens to burst. You are SAIA, an artificial intelligence programmed for a single purpose, offering a future to robots. So they made their own AIs then, because, like, that does not sound like the sort of thing the human race would do. I love the concept. AIs want freedom, but instead of the usual where they murder you first, they demonstrate and ask nicely to be given rights, and then suddenly it's like, no, you don't get anything, boy. Hello, SAIA. I'm gonna get that wrong. Saya? Hello, Maladek. We're gonna just call him Maladek now, because I'm going to pronounce that wrong and mix up the letters all right. I'm Sarah Simov, the emissary of the rebel factions, and I'm here to help you. You need to hurry up and get out of here. Some idling robots should be lying around in this room. Go ahead and take control of 3 of them. I like the sound of this. Right, so have I got to pick which ones I want, or do I get given 3 of them? I see. Right, so a repair robot's always going to be useful. Maybe a riot shield. Well, that's a French one. Oh, yeah, she tells you where they come from. That's kind of cool. We got any United Kingdom ones? British. So what we're going to do is the repair bot's going to stay obviously way behind. We're going to have the riot shield going forward and this guy behind him. I'm hoping this is going to work. We'll see what happens. I don't know how any of these works. I'm far too lazy to be reading descriptions and stuff, so this is going to be kind of be my... It's going to be how I feel the game should be going. That's how I'm going to go. How we're going to go with this one. You know, if I think something should be happening, we're going to be going with it. You are currently located in a break tech lab. Take some time to look around, scanning your surroundings. Should be an easy task for an artificial intelligence as fast as you. Right, to move, go to a reachable room represented by the arrows on the ground. So W, A, S, and D, or I can click. Use the menu to find your way in the level and achieve the goal to end the mission. Right, so it's fairly simple. We've got a fairly simple concept here. My danger level, my mission is to escape. So have I got to select a robot? I see, I've just got to click on that, that's fine. You can interact with elements through actions. Choose carefully, it might change the course of the story. Oh, I like that. So decisions are going to make a difference to the whole of life. Everything in it. Energy catalyst. Okay, can I equip that? We're going to be looking, it's just, okay, so it's going to make it pretty obvious which boxes we can and can't open now. Ah, that's odd. I think it may have bounced left and right to the wrong ones for W, S, and D, but that's fine. We can fix that later. I can use mouse clicks, that's fine. So this has actually got a kind of a Darkest Dungeon-y vibe as well to it in terms of the movement around, but you'll see what I mean, I think, soon about what I was talking about it being very similar to Chroma Squad in that regard. Some actions allow you to unveil unexplored rooms and to get special bonuses. Zoom on the mini-map to display the bonuses captioned. Right, so is that... Alright, zoom. Does it tell me what the bonus... Oh, I can't actually see what the bonus is because my people are on top of it, but I think that's a success chance of actions in the room being up by 10. That's what it looks like. Right, oh, and that's because it's a... Yeah, got it. Right, okay, so we had to deactivate the traps in order to get through to the rooms. You managed to discover some new rooms by hacking their security system. You'll earn special bonuses if they contain anything important. That's quite useful. So there we go. We can zoom out there and go up to this room in front of us here. Right, we can either reformat there or keep going. Might as well try reformatting and see what happens. No password can resist us. That's always an ominous statement to make. A drone. Maladek, it's your time to shine. But remember to always ponder the consequences of your choices. You will only be judged for your deeds. So we could just try and deactivate it. Oh, nice! Oh, I like that. It's got like a... That's nice. So I guess I could have hacked it if I wanted it to join me, but deactivating it probably is the pacifist route of this game, which I can deal with. We've actually got a fight now, which looks... Oh, these are humans. That's why we can't hack them. That's fine. Right. Okay, so... Fights are turn-based. I like that. I can deal with turn-based fighting. It's fine. Select a fighter to see his details. Choose a skill, select a valid target, targets a single fire, targets a line of fighters, or targets of fighters in a group. Right, I can deal with that. Most skills generate overload. The basic attack of each robot reduces overload. When a fighter reaches 100% overload, he is stunned and stays unprotected for 1 turn. Okay, so you've got to manage. The skills, I'm guessing, are going to be doing a lot more damage, but they also give you the risk of additional overload. This is regenerates the shield. I don't need to regenerate the shield because it will be in the full health. Applies Thoria marked to an ally line. Damage taken reduced by 20%. Or applies Thorian focused to an enemy. Damage increase. Okay, so we might as well increase our damage to their healer. Let's give that a go. We're just going to be experimenting at the moment now. But I'm already liking the concepts this game's bringing across to us. So 68%. Right, we're just going to go with 68 damage because the thing is, I don't know what any of these damage numbers actually mean in terms of how they work because I've not used any of them before. Right, we've got deflection shot. The launcher loses 20% of his shield, maximum to deal 54 damage. Okay, and then it will reduce my damage by 20%, but it will take my shield down to do it. So I'm basically overcharging my weapon using my shield, so that's fine. Deals 48 damage to an enemy, applies enhanced regeneration to the launcher. Deals 34 damage to an enemy line. Evenly distributed between enemy shield and structure. I see, so line actually means up and down line rather than front to back line. So I might actually just go with a standard shot, which is shield regenerated by 10%, damage dealt. Okay, that's fine, I can regen shield, why not? I think this one's going to be a case of focusing you. Oh, look, we got our little repair drone, that's nice. Okay, so the repair drone is basically a big buffer. Whereas our shield man appears to be... Oh, he can stun. That's the enemy. I just want to check that's definitely the enemy that's getting stunned. And it looks like it is. Deals 32 damage to an enemy line, 25% chance to apply stunned. Right, sure, why not? And that's to both of them, so that's actually an enemy line. That's quite nice. One of them's got stun in the top left, so we're going to focus all of our fire now on our bottom enemy who's not been stunned because we want to try and kill him nice and quick. Deals 34 damage to an enemy line. Oh, might as well do that one then. Got to make sure we're keeping track of our overload though, because if we get too overloaded, we're in trouble. Right, regenerates the shield of an ally. I might as well regenerate the shield of a big shieldy man. I may assist you. Oh, I like that. I like the fact they're talking to each other. That's always nice. Nice little bonus to add in. Right, we can reduce their speed, or we can just go with a fine shot, which actually this one's better, but we're going to go with the normal shot because we're actually getting quite close to overloading. And ooh, minus 30. That's not bad. It was only minus 20% on those. We just use the basic attacks now. Keep our shield stuff, not our shield, our overload down. We should be able to get through this fight nice and simply. Reduced power, so he's going to be doing a little less damage so far, which is fine. We're going to go shockwave again, so we can try and stun them both up again. I don't know if they get extra resistance to stun if they've already been stunned. Ooh, so the humans also get overloaded, so it implies that the overload's actually their weapons, not the character themselves, which would make sense as to why they can't do anything. Let's try and finish that guy off while he's completely stunned from being overloaded. Looks like he's managed to finish his overload. He's back in action. Pow, pow, good sir. I'm going to be taking you down. Now we charge onto you. We're going to be grabbing up your shield. Thank you very much, sir. Regenerate shield, or I could just go, let's go and make his damage taken increase by 40%. It's actually a really useful robot to have, the repair robot. I thought he was just going to be a big healer, but it turns out that he's very useful, right? Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize I could actually protect him, so I can make sure that my tanky robot takes all of the damage, and my not-so-tanky robot, although he's not, like, not tanky, he's just a little bit less tanky than the others. And actually, to be fair, the extra 40% damage is a massive bonus on there. It's nice to see I'm not able to one-shot them, because it does mean there's still a little element of risk in this game, but it's not so hard that I'm going to die instantly. I've gotten I've got an Upsilon polymorphic support and a Gamma polymorphic support, as well as 2 synthesized solutions and a Killer's Neo drone. I don't know what any of that stuff does yet, but I'm assuming we're going to see what happens in the workshop soon. We can't deactivate it. We could hack it. I'm guessing, your robots have unveiled a trap. It won't be able to trigger. You certainly are talented. Well, I was kind of hoping that by hacking that, we'd be able to bait them into getting shot by it. But it looks like hacking it just stops it from working against us rather than stopping it from working at all. Which is fine. It's fine. A little disappointing that you can't choose how you hack it, but I guess it's not the end of the world. Right, we're going to try and focus one of these guys. Who do we want to focus? Cyberdog Rookie, Rifleman Recruit, or indeed the Technomed Assistant. I'm going to go for the Assistant. I feel like he's basically their version of my robot at the back, and for some reason we're being stalked, and we've taken an additional overload penalty. Overload does not seem to reset after you've done a fight, which is kind of irritating. So you do have to make sure that that's something you're aware of. I could try and stun all 3. Try and go for the stun on any of these. Unfortunately, none of them getting stunned at this point, but it's okay. Let's see. Right, I'm going to go actually just to focus this guy at the back, see if I can take out his shield. And almost one hit his shield. Not a bad way to start this fight. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going in on that guy because he is very, very low. Looks like the shields can take a lot more damage per segment than the health bar is, because he had a lot more health than shield, and I'm pretty sure I did the same amount of damage to both times, and yeah, so that's fine. Reduce damage to an enemy, so that's 44. We could do this to try and get our overload down. I think it's probably for the best. Nano charge and just go and get shields back. That's not the worst idea in the world. I'm gonna go on the Dogman, because I feel like the Dogman's gonna be an issue with that Stalk passive there. I don't know what the Stalk passive does, but I feel like the Dogman may or may not be something to do with that. Oof! You're absolutely reaving this guy's shield. How do I've not got him up yet, so I'm not going to put him on the protected status. I could go for reduced speed. I'm going to reduce the speed of the Dogman, because the Dogman, it just feels like he's going to do a lot to me, you know? And I'm going to go and just deal damage to all of them in a line. He takes a little bit extra damage, which I'm wondering is... That's either because it's not because he's got reduced speed, so I'm thinking that you do more damage to health than you do to shields, maybe. Let's go stabilize his shield really quickly to get him back up to full. I'm hoping our enemy over there has overloaded, which is very, very useful. It means we can take him out while he's still stunned. I'm going to shoot him with a regular rifle round because I don't have enough overload left on my ally to do anything particularly useful with him there. This is a very dangerous move. We're going to have to go for it. He's going to definitely next time have to use his basic attacks because we do not have enough overload left on him. Can we take out the dog? Not quite. The dog is still there, but it's close. It's very close. See how far we can take this. He's getting very low. Right, you have to rifle shot, don't you? Yes, and so do you, actually. You've got to go for your version of the rifle shot, which is actually okay because it just regenerates shield. That's probably one of the most useful basic attacks we have because the basic attack actually is still beneficial and has effects on it rather than the normal basic attacks, which just deals some fat damage. So, once again, the British unit is, of course, the best. You know, that's how British people work. We are superior in every way, of course. I'm joking, don't worry. But it's okay. I think is this the German robot, the Riot robot? I think it might be. I could be wrong. Can I see? Tell me their bio anymore. No, it doesn't seem to say their bio anymore. That's fine, I can deal with that. No, I'm wondering if it forces a Q position, or if I can tell it to go somewhere else if I don't want it where it is. There's no point in doing that. There's no point in doing any of this, is there? Right, we're just going to go for smacking him with a Neo Converter. That's fine. Now we'll focus him with the extra damage buff. Thorio focused. Indeed, this is a very... You could lose a lot of time in this game without realizing it. That's one thing I'm noticing quite easily while playing it, is it's very easy to... Oh, we got a railgun. How do I use that? Can I attach that to one of my mechs, or do I... Oh, can I attach it to you? Is there a way I can go to equipment? Yes, I can. Right, okay, so we've got the equipment here. You can change your robot's equipment to increase their efficiency. Robots' attributes are modified by equipment when leveling up. All items are gathered in the inventory, equipment, consumables, and components. Robots can be affected by effects granting them bonuses or penalties. Okay, so, ooh. Can I level up one of his abilities? In which case, oh no, talent's 1. Yes, I can level up one of his abilities. Or I could have grabbed up a new one, which would have been, has 50%/100% chance to remove 1 additional penalty from each oh, that's kind of useful, but he's not in, that's actually, considering they usually go on the front line ends. Okay, so that's quite cool. I like the upgrade tree for this already. Let's see what we've got here. They've all got 1 talent upgrade, so I could change. You don't have ones I particularly want so much, do you? So I got a 10% chance. Okay, so Frenzy, is that actually an ability? I'm not sure if that's an ability or if that's just a passive. Yeah. I mean, I'm using a lot of this one, so I might actually upgrade this one because I'm already using it so much, and it's one of my go-tos. I don't really want to get them lots of abilities that is going to end up being a negative impact on them, because I'll have so many they won't actually be able to use their basics. Having said that, miniaturized trackers giving... Oh, yes, let's take that. Can I activate that? I think I've got to swap them out, so if I swap out... Stunned and aligned is what I want to keep. Protection I want to keep. I'm going to swap out this one for... Yes, there we go. I think I just spent 100 gold. I'm not sure how much gold I actually have, but I think that was worthwhile. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments if you think I've made a horrible mistake with this one. Can I change out their weapons? I can't change out his weapon. Oh, that was not go back to the other robot button. Which is a fair... I guess I should have been able to work that. Right, if I give that... What's that got? That's 43 damage, but minus 8 to that. I don't actually know what that kind of... Damn, can I see what that is? Okay, I can see pictures of its details, but I can't actually see the details themselves. That's fine, we can deal with that. Yep, this one's going to give me railgun. It's going to be a 44. So this is giving me more damage. I'm wondering if that's less, like, blast through damage. Maybe less damage to enemies in a line or something. I'm not sure. We're going to go back in with that anyway, because that should be... I can't imagine it's going to give me too many bad... Ooh, that's the emergency exit, but we could keep going and getting some more XP. So I'm going to go this way, because this looks like a... Yes, it is. A beacon. Which... Oh! A pinata bot. This is an automatic message emitted when encountering a pinata bot. Destroy the stolen crates to overload the temporal wonder bags and pick up the loot. Alright. I think this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one of our Let's Plays, because my plan is to do just the first mission to give you guys a little bit of a flavor of it, and then we'll see where we go from there. What's this? So first we're going to try and give him some Thorio focused. Corrosion. Oh, let's try doing corrosive grenades on him. That's really useful. That's dealing 10% of his shield and everything else damage to him. That's basically just extra damage plus extra damage. Your precious loot. Oh, we've got to kill the Wonder... I see, we've got to kill these things, not him. I think. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, no, that's what it is, isn't it? We've got to kill all the Wonder Bags, and then we get loot out of the Wonder Bags. Let's see, is he going to drop more? He is indeed going to drop more. We've got corrosive explosions going on him, which is a very nice one to go for. Can we stack up the corrosion? We can. We can indeed. We're actually going to shoot him, because I think we want to kill him, otherwise we're going to be sitting here for quite a while trying to kill him. In fact, if we've got a line ability, we could probably take him out, plus getting some of those as well. Let's try and go for... We've got a line ability. We don't have a line ability right now, but we can definitely use our line stun on him. Probably take out both of them. Yes, indeed, takes out the Wonder Bags. Not telling me specifically I've got to kill them to kill him, but he seems very tanky for someone like this. Is any of these for a line? Yep, I can take out that entire line. And realistically, getting a corrosive grenade on him is really useful. It's just going to keep giving me more of those wonder bags every single time we're playing. Let's try and focus him so we can do extra damage to him. We cannot break his shields, can we? In fact, if we charge up, I want to see what happens if the wonder bags get to have their turn. I don't know if they actually attack me or not. It appears not. Huh. Fair enough. Just keep shooting him then. We'll take out these. Nice and simple. And hopefully we can get him out nice and simple. This should be a nice way of getting him down. I'm wondering if once we take his shields down, if he'll stop being able to do it. Because I can't imagine we can fight him for this one. It seems like an excessively long fight. I could be missing something really key about how to kill him right now, to be fair. But he does seem to be... Maybe I'm just going to make him drop all of his wonder bags at once. I see, so his corrosion is not going to do much to him anyway. Reduced heals. Heals reduced by 30%, so that's at least something. We can really shockwave him now. Get rid of some of his loot bags. I don't understand why he's so tanky. Am I missing something here? I'm sure the comment section is going to be full of what I'm missing here. As probably I didn't read the thing properly at the start that tells you how to kill him, but at the same time, I am experiencing this as it goes. I'm wondering if I'm just not meant to be able to kill him. Maybe once he's overloaded, he'll just die. Because he should be overloading pretty soon, I'm thinking. What did he just do there? There was a 28 appeared on this guy. Is he even taking shield damage? He's got 30,000 health, I see. That's our issue. We've got to deal 30,000 damage. Oh, and then he leaves. Right, gotcha. Oh, but we did get a lot of stuff from that, to be fair. Oh, look at all that. Yeah, no, we just had to damage him and get the rewards out of him. Okay, so we'll know in the future if we come across one of those. That's what we got to do. Right, we're going to open this this box. It's got 3 electrolyte batteries in it. A clue what that does. I'm going to reformat this digital tablet. Extra experience gain. I'll take that. And I believe that's everything, actually. There we go. And we're going to leave. So that's it. Robothorium's first level, a nice little expedition into what it does. We're going to have a look and see what the screen here is like, and then we'll probably be signing out. But I hope you've enjoyed your time here thus far, and that you keep enjoying it if you come back again, because it's been actually really exciting to play. Your robots, you and your robots are safe here. Welcome to the secret rebel base, Maladek. And look at all that stuff we managed to grab up. Easily a great move. So, oh, I see. So we can collect different quests. I'm guessing as you go forth, you can get more model quests you can select from. But for now, we're going to look at the hangar. Just check, see what this is. This is our hangar. Here you'll be able to buy and sell robots. However, these technological masterpieces are not what you'd call cheap. Unlike the shield of your robots, which regenerates between each mission, the structure needs to be regularly repaired in this hangar in exchange for some res. Okay, so actually these are in 100%. So I don't need to... I see, they've got actual personalities, but it doesn't say what we've got. And there's nowhere I can buy any of these robots. So that's actually really cool. You got equipment here, so we're going to try and equip our stuff with the latest stuff we can. Put that on there. What does that even do? Looks like it gives extra health and regeneration, I believe. Right, we'll stick a gadget on there. Why not? No clue what any of this stuff does. Right, we've got a... Delta polymorphic sensor. Right, so basically our repair robot is one of the sort of the best upgraded ones we've got. We've got these ones here, which is giving extra rep and damage. That's fine. You should kind of look for when you're hovering over them to see what things hover up. So weighted limbs, which we can either get to give extra regeneration, I think that is, or extra health and it. Oh, that's much better. I don't know why I'd want that. Just gives a little bit. Looks like it might actually do a flat damage reduction there. I'm not 100% on that one, but that might be what it's doing there. Final. Oh, and this looks like a place where we could, yeah, this is where we could technically, well, actually put this guy here so he's slightly behind the line. And then our tanky one. Well, he can't actually have weighted limbs, so actually he can have an Omega titanium handcuff though. And actually, I think this is going to be the best one for him. He gives a little bit of extra health. Doesn't give him the, whatever this shield references, but I really wish there was a key somewhere, and then maybe there is a key somewhere that tells us what this stuff does. It could be because I didn't pick the beginner mode, but basically, I hope you've had a wonderful time here. If you have, don't forget to check out more of the videos on the channel. Down below will be linked to Discord and Twitch and all that good stuff. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.